Hoosier State so prized of possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hoosiers' offense will come out first. Indiana won in a nail-biter the last time they faced Purdue.
And the Hoosiers did such a great job in the closing moments of that game. And a rivalry game to keep your composure and finish like they did a year ago. It was very impressive, Kevin.
And you got to give Indiana credit, too, because they're not only just focused on Ohio State or Michigan or Penn State. They got up and they got ready for an in-state rivalry game, and they looked good against Purdue.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. There's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Purdue's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Stokes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
All right, nice gain on 3rd down there. No, you didn't get the first down. Now it's a thought process, right? Early in the game, do I want to show aggressiveness, or am I going to be a little bit passive? Your decision. Go for it or not.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
To the air, it's Hebert. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Harris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the...
Turning on the Jets. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Purdue! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he makes the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Fires one high and deep. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The play-action fake. He's got it. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead at Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of him saying Indiana was beating Ohio State.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. He leaves it with his back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
To the air. It's Hebert. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Snap from the gun on third down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throwing right. It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chandler. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Hebert. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Chandler. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Cummings. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Hoosiers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves, and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll move the wide receiver. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Finds his man. It's Harris. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old Oaken bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Quickly complete. Shakes off the defender. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Right down the gut of the field. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Indiana. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Hoosiers are threatening in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cruz. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The Hoosiers are taking control of this game against the Boilers.
IU speeding away now. You can feel the momentum shifting towards Indiana's sideline. Purdue's got to do something now to get some of that back.
Oh, they can feel the bucket in their hands already. The rivalry game, they've done a great job handling their emotion, taking the lead. Now they just got to finish.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
42, Purdue, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it down the left. Turns on the Jets. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's coming. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go with the quick touch pass.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Hebert. Catch in the middle. It's Bland. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Hebert. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Here's a heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Hebert. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of... Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Good right down the boulevard.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finding open areas.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.